Again on the bitter truth in full effect. Now we're gonna break down some things right here that they say happen in Africa right here. As you can see, the ground supposed to be split all the way, and they're telling you that this part of the African country right here gonna just wash away in the sea. No lie, this is what they tell you, that the continent actually break off into two pieces right there. We're gonna talk about it and see what's the agenda behind this fakery right here. We're gonna talk about. Just make it run. Take a look,
Residents of Nairobi, Kenya experience an earthquake-like movement.
So this right here is in Nairobi, Kenya, right there. So they're trying to tell you that this just happened suddenly. Not just, over time, but it just happened suddenly. Listen again, pay attention.
Residents of Nairobi, Kenya experience an earthquake-like movement at exactly 10:27 p.m. yesterday.
You hear that, people? 10:27. That's the coding. Wow, for 3 sevens. Don't doubt when I tell you. 3 7 is a hoax code. And that's the reason why they tell you that exact time. They tell you this happened. It's bullshit. So you're trying to tell me that just one event caused this? What was it? An earthquake, you say, shake? And this happened? Wake up, people. Take a look at this right here. You'll never see a split this long in the damn earth. Pay attention here.
Which is the 28th of April, 2023.
There was a
28th of April. Wow, sound like another coding, but listen.
light earthquake which was felt in various towns in the country earlier this evening.
Okay, so they call it an earthquake, people. And they wasn't saying that it was a big earthquake for say. People just feel a little trimming, just a little trembling. And this happened, as you could see, they show you right there. The whole earth supposed to be sitting in water. And then piece of it break off right there in Africa. And they tell you it's gonna just wash away in sea. Pay attention here.
To Africa splitting into two continents.
Look at this.
Africa is slowly but surely tearing into two.
So take a look at this, people. From what they show you at first. That red dirt area that they show you. And now they show you this. This one look way deeper right here. Pay attention.
Geology.
Take a look.
It's an extremely long process that will take millions of years, but it will eventually see part of East Africa chip off from the rest of the continent, likely resulting in a new ocean arising between the two land masses. The colossal breakup is associated with the East African rift system, one of the largest rifts in the world that stretches downward for thousands of kilometers.
So what you want us to believe right here? You want us to believe that this happened naturally? What caused the continent to break up in pieces? Does that make sense to you people? They're talking about an earthquake, which I tell you is a damn hoax. There ain't such thing as tectonic plates. It's fake shit, people. 100% fakery. So the ground attached to the damn tectonic plate, and the tectonic plate shift by itself, and it caused the earth to shake. It's dumb, people. It's 100% dumb. But this is what you buy into. And of course, if you buy into it, they can bring a lot of psyop in the name of tectonic plates. Pay attention here.
Through several countries in Africa,
look at
including
this.
Ethiopia.
Now take a look at this right here, people. This look like a trench. This look like a little trench right there, not even 2 feet deep. Can you see that, people? So how can they show you a different area at some point? They show you some deeper area with a hole in the ground. It's fake shit. Just an illusion they give you right here in Naomi. It's fakery. 100%
Kenya,
in.
the Democratic Republic of Congo,
Look at this.
Uganda, Rwanda,
And go back again. Go back, people. Go back.
thousands of kilometers through several countries in Africa.
Yes, so hold on here, man. You think you can fool the people? Take a look. Go back again. Pay attention.
Thousands
Look.
of kilometers through several
Right
countries.
there, people. Right there. So look, this is where it's at right there. Do you believe it, people? Unbelievable. So they can't get away with this. This is a 100% hoax. So if it's an earthquake and the earth split open, what happened to right here? This is where it start from. And that don't look like a crack, people. That look like somebody dig out a trench. You have to understand that why is this part right here round if it's a crack? I'm talking about the tip. The tip of this right here where it started. It can't be a round, supposed to be edge. It's supposed to have a straight edge if it's a crack. Okay, so they didn't understand who we are here. And guess what, people? It didn't even touch the road where cars drive. They forgot who they're dealing with here with this bitter truth. They can't pass off no fakery here. Okay, so the road right there didn't touch, tell you it's just a scheme they set up for the dumb masses. Why don't they split all the way across the road? Yes, that would affect some things there, but they just dig a trench there. Look at it. That's not deep, people, about 2 feet or 5 feet deep. Pay attention.
Africa, including Ethiopia,
Look
Kenya,
at that right there,
the
people.
Democratic
That's just a trench. And look, people, even some part skip out and never crack. What happened? The earth shake all at once and you get the cracking and it stop right here. Wow. Unbelievable. That's all I can say. Let's see more.
Republic of Congo, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi,
Look at this.
Zambia, Tanzania, Malawi, and Mozambique. This rift system means
Yes, and watch him right there standing on it, people. What that tell you? What is this they show you here? We see sinkhole in Florida that deeper than these shits right here that suck up house. What is this they're showing you right here? It's just a hoax. 100%. And when you go back and check, you're going to find out what's going on. The government agenda with these countries right here. Splitting them up and everything. That's what they do. Pay attention.
the African plate is splitting into two plates. The smaller Somalian plate and the larger
Okay,
Nubian plate.
I'm going to ask you a question. Go back again. Now, this is what going to fuck them right here. Now, the tectonic plate shift, people, and the piece of earth break off. Now, show me, where is the tectonic plate? Did it break off with this piece of supposedly land that gonna go to the sea now? Please tell me, people, what is tectonic plate and where it's at? Why you can't tell the masses what happened to the tectonic plate there? It shift. Does it break in half? Wow, so you're telling us the whole earth is sitting on these tectonic plates and they can move with the heavy earth sitting on it? Wow, this is the dumbest shit in the world, people. And plus they tell you you're living on a spinning ball. Anything spin gonna shake. It's not balanced. You ever see a wheel on a car that's not balanced? Can you imagine how much it shake? This shit going 1,000 miles per hour that no car can go. You better wake your ass up, people. What's going on here? You get nothing but trickery with this earth. Don't believe this psyop right here that they show you
The
in
smaller
Africa.
Somalian plate and the larger Nubian plate that are pulling away from each other at
They're
a
pulling
super
away?
sluggish pace
What a
of
joke.
millimeters per
So the
year.
plate broke. And look what they're showing you. A different scene again, people. It's just fakery. Look.
Back in 2018, news of a crack emerging in Kenya went viral, with many claiming that this was evidence of Africa snapping into two
You see?
before our very eyes. Why this startling scene was related to the East African rift
Okay,
system.
so it's the same crack they're talking about that people were showing online before? Is it the same crack right here still cracking? Listen.
As some scientists reported at that time, this was likely just a highly localized expression of the valley's regular rifting activity. The East African rift system has been in this current process for
that
around
shit, people.
25 million years ago,
Wow.
and the crack in
When?
is expression of the valley's regular rifting activity. The East African rift system has been in this current process for around 25 million years ago.
25 million years ago, and who the fuck tell you that? Where did you get your information about 25 million years ago? Who tell you that? A human being? There's no human being have no recollection of no 25 million years. You should never take shit from the human beings that long. What's going on here, people? You can't even go back 2,000 years. They can't tell you shit happened. But you think they can go back 25 million years and tell you things was in progress? It's bullshit,
The
people. Wake
crack
your ass
in
up.
Kenya was an indirect whisper of what's occurring on the continent. However, in another 5 million to 10 million years, changes in the East African rift
Yes,
system
5 million to 10 million years. What a dumb shit. I guess you can sit there and look forward to that. Why the fuck they telling you that? This is a joke right here, people. 100% joke. Don't believe nothing that come from these regions. Remember, they tell you that's the motherland. They have to keep you up to date with psyop for you to believe that. Bam.
Two sections of Africa,
Black
the
and
continent,
white.
have started to move apart, and this change is associated with the East African rift system.
The drift system. Look at this. Now take a look, people. What they're showing you every time they change the damn scene, they show you something else. Look again. Pay attention. Is that the same thing?
Imagine standing on a continent which is about to be torn apart. This is going to be a seismic shift not seen in millions of years, and it's happening right now in Africa.
What
The
a joke.
continent, known for its vast deserts and diverse wildlife, is slowly splitting into two. But what forces are powerful enough to break a continent? And how does such a massive change go almost unnoticed?
Look at
From the
this.
sudden appearance
People, you have to understand this. You have to go back and check. Like I mentioned about these sinkhole in Florida, most part. You're gonna notice it's the same kind of shit they show you. So what happened is the ground basically, because I do believe that it's Florida doing that shit with the water, because they have to have ponds and all of these water areas, and then when the rain fall, those things full, and then it slowly saturated the earth. That means anything sit on it heavy gonna fall into a hole. You have to remember, because they keep the water there. The water is all these ponds and these streams and these things that they set up there in Florida. That's the reason why you get sinkhole. So yes, the dirt with water, heavily soaked with water, yes, shit starts sinking in because it's built on top of the dirt. And that's exactly what's going on. And guess what? Even some part of it under the dirt is basically have hollow places in there. You understand what I mean? Rocks and dirt mixed up, and sometimes they build on a foundation and they're thinking that it's firm. And then later on, like I say, water and everything just bring the whole thing down. Don't let them fool you about the whole continent is breaking off and he's telling you about millions a year before this supposedly take place. It's bullshit.
does such a massive change go almost unnoticed? From the sudden appearance of giant rifts to the birth of a
Get
new
out of
ocean,
here.
every twist in this tale
The birth of a new ocean. What do you mean by that? You mean another area just get full up with salt water? I already explained it and tell you in my podcast, the Tuesday podcast, to show you that yes, they let the water in here. That water didn't come from the earth, people. Where does it come from? These big body of salt water that cover the whole wide world. Where does it come from, people? Remember, it's not rain from the sky. Where is that water come from? And it can't go nowhere. It's sitting there the whole time. What happened? How did that water get in here? Yes, that's the water that the whole wide earth is sitting in. Period. The earth is sitting in water. It actually covered by a dome and sitting in water. So these people right here have to let that water in. That's the same salt water that surrounds us. The whole earth is sinking in damn water. It's in water. It's not on a land sitting down. So yes, it's underwater, and that's how that salt water get in. They're the one who let it in some way, somehow. So they can tell you about new oceans that pop up because they're the one who doing it. Most of these oceans they show you that America is a part of is fake shit. Listen.
challenges our understanding of Earth's dynamics.
Look at this. Earth
Join us
dynamics.
as we explore this monumental transformation set to reshape the very face of our planet. Historical context. It all begins with the transformative theory of plate tectonics.
Yes, and it's bullshit theory from bullshitters. That's what they want to sell the people who have low IQ. They can't sell the people that who actually gonna look into these things. So listen me, people. As far as despite of dirt that they show you that these things sinking and opening up, they actually tell you that below these surfaces, then they got these melted rocks burning soup-like. That's what they call a volcano. So it's beneath the earth somewhere. The same place they get the fucking oil, man. Sometimes I'm pissed off that the people believe in all these psyops. All of it is for your destruction. Everything that they give you a tectonic plate, they can use that so-called tectonic plate name to kill off everybody. You have to understand that. Remember, that's what they told you happened in supposedly, Rome and Italy and them places when they tell you the shit just a volcano came to and freeze everybody into rock. That's what they told you and showing you fake people in rocks over there. Like I tell you, people, they can destroy you and just put it on that same shit that you believe in. You can't believe in volcano no more. It's fake shit. There ain't no fucking hot, burning, melted rocks under the ground just lurking and ready to bust out. It's fake shit. So yes, it's the same place they're digging to find oil to basically supply the whole wide world. to make electric, to run your cars, run planes, run every damn thing that's move. The same oil that they dig from the ground that got that fireball down there, people, melted rocks running and bubbling like soup. The whole wide world is dumb, people. And now they're gonna tell you that tectonic plate is beyond these. And then when it shifts, you get an earthquake. I even can split off a piece of the world. What a dumb shit for the people
This
here.
groundbreaking concept, revolutionizing our understanding of Earth's dynamics, reveals the ongoing division of the African plate into the Somali
you see,
and...
the African got another plate right there, people. It's fake shit. The plate is bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. And if you want to believe that, that's your business. But it's going to lead you to bullshit. That's all it's going to do. Like I tell you, we're sitting in water. They find a way to let the water in. Yes, and it's a lot of deception. It covers a lot of grounds that the masses could have been walking on. Instead, it's just deep waters. It's harder for the masses to explore the earth with all these waters on it. That's the reason why they do it. Yes, it's kind of like a damn cover-up. And tell you about 2,000 years ago, we have a big old flood that flooded the whole wide world. And then what happened? The water receded and leave the seawater there still salty. It's bull crap.
Plates. This rift, a phenomenon dating back 25 million years ago, showcased...
Nobody shouldn't take nothing from you when you mention 25 million years ago. Where the fuck did you get that information from, dude? It's all bullshit.
...is a world in constant motion, stretching thousands of kilometers across East Africa. Over decades, scientists have unraveled the mysteries of this rift, from theories of crustal density differences to the influential role of mantle...
There you go, people. It's a joke. It's a 100% joke. All of these things that they're telling you about these plates and all of these things is fakery. 100%. And I told you already, if you try to figure it out, you're going to see that it is bullshit.
...beneath the rift. The most recent insights suggest a feedback loop between magmatism and plate tectonic.
So here you go, people. This is what they show you, and I already told you. If all that water is in the ground, how the fuck you have burning fire underneath there, people? Every water you use soak in the ground, man. Fuck wrong with you people, man. Dig. Of course, it's wet down there, people. You ever see somebody dig a damn hole in the ground for real? It's not dry. The deeper you go, the more you find fluid, basically the water that soak away. It's in the damn dirt, it's in the rocks. It keep it kind of moist, people. How you go to a tectonic plate and then under the tectonic plate, fireball. The whole wide world is dumb. I told you don't believe in volcanoes, but you have these fucking fakers on YouTube and TikTok and all of these fakers. They're showing you it live. Supposedly right there in the volcano showing you that they can drop something in there and it burn, people. Melted rocks. Can you imagine how hot that is? No human being can stand close to that shit. Why would you believe it? It's a hoax. It's a 100% hoax. And they have these places in the world where they put on these shows to let the dumb people who live there believe that volcano exists. It's a hoax. It's a 100% government hoax. They're the one who control those areas. They call volcano areas. You understand that? They're the one who own it. You can't go over there as you ever like. The government own it. It's almost like a damn nuclear plant. You better wake your ass up, man.
Driven by oblique rifting conditions. This complex interplay of lithospheric thinning and volcanic activity shows a picture of the African continent ever evolving, slowly but inevitably moving
What a joke. And look what they're showing you right here, people. What happened here? This is a fake photo. That's what you need to understand. You think that photo is real? Come on, people. This is real here? You better get out of here. So what happened? The cars was driving and stopped right there and some fall in the hole? Come on, people. This is trash. 100%. And what happened? Is the earthquake struck on this open? Let's see.
It's a monumental geographical transformation.
Wow.
The Kenyan Rift Valley Incident. In 2018, a dramatic incident unfolded in Kenya, capturing global attention and igniting discussions about the Earth's dynamic...
How did you figure this shit out and who show you this on a graphic? Wow, this is a joke right here, people. Take a look, one of the biggest supposedly continent breaking in pieces. Right there, the Africa that they tell you is motherland. They bring you nothing but psyop from there.
Sure. In the Masai Mahiu Narok area, west of Nairobi, residents witnessed the earth splitting open, creating a vast crack up to 65 feet wide and 50 feet deep. This sudden geological event was primarily attributed to heavy rainfall washing away volcanic ash in an existing crevasse.
No, people, every rain period will cause that. Like I don't tell you, the ground is saturated too much. You're gonna have those things happening. You don't get it, people. What you think? You do believe that is something that they're supposed to be put together? That's possible. But listen to me. Never happened by just accident. None of these things happen by accident. No matter what kind of theory might come up. The rain, they mention earthquake and all of these things is a fake shit. 100%. And they can let you believe anything that come from these far regions. They always have something coming from there, including viruses.
The rapid opening of the rift forced local inhabitants,
Just right
like
there,
Eliud
people.
Nyoroga.
It's just one area. Just remember, I tell you, it's just one area right there. And they have this right here. You understand? They're acting like the whole Africa is breaking up. It's bullshit.
Inhabitants, like Eliud Nyoroga Mbugua, to hurriedly evacuate their homes to escape imminent danger.
Yes, it's a
While
sinkhole.
initially alarming, this event needs clarification. It was not a direct result of tectonic rifting,
See,
but rather
look at
an
this.
instance of severe erosion.
Wow, what
The
is
East-
they showing you, people? How can these things happen on a trap earth, people? The earth and the pressure and the everything that's on the earth. Or you can have things just moving around under the earth, man. Wow, I told you, man, you have to use your brain, people. Whenever they bring these things, what happened? Bam! Common sense supposed to kick in us. You're never gonna figure it out. Anything at all you're gonna take, anything you're gonna process, you have to use your senses. It's just that simple. That's how the bitter truth people know what's going on. Use your senses to the full capacity. You can't tell me something and I put away the senses to understand you. No. I put the senses in use to get it. When I put it in use, this is bullshit. What's moving on at the compressed earth, people? What is it? It's bullshit. Wake your
Of
ass up.
severe erosion.
About erosion.
The
It's
East
bull
African
crap.
Rift, part of the Great Rift Valley stretching across eastern Africa, is a long-term
Look at
geological
that,
divide.
people. Look at that, people. Take a look at this right here. Pay attention.
Valley stretching across eastern
Wow,
Africa
this
is a long-term
This is just too stupid, people. This is just too damn stupid. So the top of the earth is cracked and underneath there ain't crack. You see that, people? Where is the dirt go? So what happened is the water come and wash out this area because that's ground right there inside, people. What happened? And sometimes they show you a scene with the ground split all the way where it look like even can take in houses. What did they say? Show you, people. This is just a trench, people. Wow, unbelievable. Why you think the whole Africa gonna split and the crack stop right there? It stop right there. Don't go no deeper. Wow, this is dumb, man.
geological divide,
Wow.
where the African plate is slowly
What make you feel like this gonna happen? Why? This is the dumbest shit in the world. Why they selling you this shit, showing you the map with the ball earth and show you the supposedly cracking where they show you? That's totally different. You can see the ground. If this was real, people, the people supposed to look down there and see that water that they claim the earth gonna drift off in. Of course. Damn, this is dumb. So you're telling us that this African continent is sitting on water? And now that it breaks, it's gonna just float away? Come on, don't show this image no more. You look stupid.
splitting into the Nubian and Somali plates.
Bullshit.
However, the Kenyan incident primarily involved surface level erosion, not the deep
Go back.
tectonic.
Go back,
Kenyan
people.
incident primarily
Now
involved
take a look at this right here. So this is a crack? Or is just a damn trench? Because these can go back together right there and fit in. So it is bullshit, people. The earth is not splitting. It's bullcrap they give you from Africa.
surface level erosion, not the deep tectonic movements typically
Yes,
associated
tectonic
with the
movements.
continental split.
What a joke.
The role of volcanic activity in the rift formation.
Fake shit.
Volcanic activity plays
Look
a
at this right here, people. This is what they call volcano. A bubbling super hot rocks, people. Melted rocks bubbling like soup. Why do you believe it, people? And it's supposed to be beneath the earth. And right here, it just pop up like a damn boil. and everything coming out of it. You believe it? I'm going to ask you again, why is rock sitting right there and it's melting rocks come out of there? It would have melt down the whole thing. It's fake shit.
Little role in the
That's
formation
just a show for the masses. The government put it on. That bed supposedly with fire, a bed of fire running, hot rocks. I'm going to say this again. You have no earthly heat that can melt rocks, people. You can't melt it. You know what they do with rocks before they put it to a melt? They crush it. They mash out the rocks. Then they burn it. You can't melt solid rocks, people. How did they sell you this shit? How did they sell you rocks melting and bubbling like this, people, and popping like fireworks? It's a joke, man. Unbelievable the things that you take from these people. You shouldn't do that.
East African rift system, marking a dramatic intersection between the Earth's surface processes and its deep interior.
There you go, people. That's what they show you for the Earth, the deep interior. Now, which part of this interior right here you get the fucking oil? The one that you use to run every car. The one you say, give us electric. Show us it on these layers right here. Where is the layer with the oil? Okay, the peoples need to wake their ass up. Why the hell do you believe this shit? They show you inside the earth, the ball earth, by the way, which is fake shit. All fireball in there. It's another fire world inside the world that you live in. You believe that, people? Can you imagine the heat that coming from the ground if this was actually under there? I'm just putting you up on common sense. I already told you. If you use him, nothing get by you. Okay. So yes, the earth full with fire, all lava bed laying down our feet. And the ground never feel hot unless the heat come from the damn sun. You tell me what's going on, people. When do you feel the ground hot and the sun is not out? Okay, so that means it's a lie. Now, go back, people, because I went to Hawaii already before. I went to Hawaii and visit a couple of those islands. None of them is hot. None of them is hot, people. So can you imagine, they tell you, under that ground in Hawaii, these big ball of fire lurks in that he can bust out over there on another side. He can bust out over there in Maui. Can you believe that, people? Why did you believe it? And you walk there and it's cool water, it's water there. The whole time. People say, oh, we'll go there, man, I gotta see these black rocks, it's volcano rock. They just tell you that shit and you believe it. How come you don't feel the ground warm? How come you don't see the seawater bubbling up because the fucking lava is under there? Why you can't see these things with your own eyes? You have to take it from these people showing you on TV. It's a fake shit. They use a computer graphics to teach you something that show you that you're dumb. It's just that simple, people. This shit is fakery. So when you go to Hawaii, the ground's supposed to hot. Make your damn shoes off your feet. Because what is lava lurks in under there and it's that close where it's bubbling up in that same Hawaii where you see the black rock that you believe that is actually volcano rocks. This is what they do, people. The whole wide world, a damn stage. They're just putting on a show for you.
Interior dynamics. Over the past 2 decades, a rich history of volcanic activity has been revealed in the East African rift system, showcasing diverse eruptive styles and shedding light on the connection between rift dynamics and magmatism.
Look at what they're showing you there, people. They're under the ground, they're recording it. And it's melted rocks, people. Unbelievable. I must say it again. You have no kind of heat on earth that can melt rocks. You can't. It takes more heat to melt rocks than what it takes to melt steel. So how did you come around this, people? Okay, I'm going to just put one more common sense on the table. You see, everything that can melt was actually liquid before. Okay. That's something to wake you up on. Why you think plastic melt? That was compound, chemical compound put together. You can't melt rocks. Rocks wasn't soft to begin with. Whenever you put fire on these things, it kind of melt it back to where it come from. Now, if you never use something liquid to turn hard, it can never melt back. Can never melt. So how did you get rocks to melt? What kind of heat is in the belly of the earth to melt these rocks where you get this soup? Look.
This volcanic activity is
people.
largely influenced by the tectonic setting, where magma plays a key role.
I'm going to ask you a question, people, because there's too much to expose with this one dumb shit that they give you. So I'm going to ask you again, people, this fireball that melt rock sitting under what? What is the tectonic plate made out of? That's another BAM? Okay, what the tectonic plate made out of? Because guess what? If it's a plate that made out of steel, hot rocks will melt that shit also, because it take a harder heat to melt rocks than what it take to melt steel. So hear me, people. So what? It's another slab of rock they call a tectonic plate that all in this fucking lava the whole time, and the lava can't burn it? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Melt some plastic and use plastic to hold it. I'm telling you. Melt some plastic and use plastic to hold that melted plastic that running like water. Can't happen. So what is preventing this supposedly hot lava, melted rocks, from melting the tectonic plate itself? It's just sitting on it and can shift, but it won't melt. What would have happened, people, if you have this fireball under the ground? Eventually the whole fucking world will burn up. But you're building these wood house in America, selling to the people, building a house out of foam, in the same ground that this fire is under? I told you the world is dumb. I ain't going no more. This is too dumb. Don't believe in no more volcanoes and them shit, people. They can use it for your destruction just by you believing it. Like I tell you about the Pompeii that they tell you about. They tell you it's a volcano, kill off all the people and turn them into rocks. You have to understand that because they believe it. That's why they can use that for their destruction. 100% BAM.